He's a definite contender. Open, honest gentleman looking for attractive, mature lady for discreet afternoon pleasures.
Very smooth.
Do you reckon it's a bit cruel?
What, picking the sad, pathetic loser of the day?
Yeah.
No.
Hey? What's happening?
Oh, usual. Hurry, wait.
You know how the ferret loves a phone tap?
Barrister in queue selling coke to his mates.
Oh, gee, that'd be a first. Master's got the warrant.
I'm driving.
Why do you always drive?
Because I'm a better driver.
Oh, pigs.
Oh, just make sure everything's still here when you get back.
Hey, should have finished the crossword. I'm stuck.
Watch your back, hey?
Yep.
I just feel I needed to talk to a counsellor about all of this.
And you're nervous?
Yeah, I don't have a partner. It just seems to be all these really huge decisions that I have to make by myself.
You feel isolated?
Yeah, I do. I don't have any family here. All my friends seem to think I'm nuts going through with it.
How's work about it all?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they think I'm mad too. But I really want to keep my job, you know. I've just worked my ass off to get in there and I don't want to let that go.
Well, it is possible to be a mother and still pursue your career.
Yeah, I know the theory. But I'm exhausted now, and that's just being pregnant.
Can you afford extra help?
Not on my salary, no.
Savings?
No. And then there's food and clothing and school fees, prams. And then there's the fact that I'll never even be there. Oh, I think I've just been expecting everything to work itself out.
I see a lot of women in your situation, Danny, and there are alternatives.
If you're talking about abortion, I'm...
No. I am suggesting the possibility of adoption.
Adoption?
It offers a new beginning for both you and your child.
So how does it work? Do you act on behalf of the government?
No. If you decide to come with us, we provide you with the best medical attention all the way to term.
Well, I don't have private hospital cover.
Won't cost you a cent.
Well, how does that work?
Well, even though the supply may have dwindled, there are still hundreds of couples out there hoping for a family, and some of them might not fall within the government's strict guidelines. Many of them have been waiting for years.
So they pay?
They assist.
They pay?
Well, these are compassionate people, Danny. They want to make sure that you remain healthy and happy.
So they give me money?
They help alleviate the financial burden that you may be experiencing.
You mean they buy my baby?
No, that's not what I mean at all. Look, perhaps this isn't the right choice for you. I sincerely hope that everything goes well for you, Danny.
G'day.
Hey.
What you been up to?
Oh, just stuff to do out and about.
Got something for you. Here. For the little tacker. Oh, I saw it and thought it's good for a laugh, you know. Even if he's a she, they like to have a kick around, don't they? I know it's a bit premature.
Pete. You don't need to do this. Okay? I know where you stand.
I just thought...
And I'm okay with it. So, let's just leave it. Three little words. Buy my baby. She couldn't get rid of me fast enough.
And you'd only just met this Sandra Blake?
Yeah, but if she can offer private medical care and access to couples wanting to adopt...
There must be others involved.
Yeah, preying on desperate people from both sides.
All right, let me talk to fraud, see if they're interested in setting up an investigation.
Okay.
So, you went to this place off your own bat?
Yeah, I saw the ad in the paper, thought they sounded a bit sus. Wanted to check them out first. Look, Mac, I really think this should be my gig.
I thought you said she couldn't get you out of there fast enough.
Yeah, well, I can make up some excuse. Grovel a bit, say I need the money. Oh, come on. I've already established contact. I'm the only logical choice.
And these people would take proper care of my baby?
All our couples are carefully selected. You can be sure that your baby will be going to a loving home, Julia.
Sounds like the perfect solution.
We think so.
You said they might be able to ease my burden, pay my bills and stuff.
Often they like to help.
Help like how much?
Well, your life will be much more comfortable as a result of this decision.
Yeah, but in dollars?
First things first. Let's get you downstairs to see Dr. Cobb.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, that's the first step. It's important that we know that both you and the baby are healthy before we take things further. And Dr. Cobb is an obstetrician who's sympathetic to our philosophy.
I knew it. I should be in there. Now we're stuffed.
Technically, you shouldn't even be in
It
here.
makes sense while you're here. It's just 2 floors down. They'll take some blood and some urine.
And he'll probably want to do an ultrasound as well.
Oh, bugger.
What?
I can't go now.
It won't take long and it doesn't hurt, and I'll come down with you if you like.
No, it's not that. It's just I can't go now. I've got another appointment with legal aid. I'm taking out an intervention order against my boyfriend.
Okay, well, how about 10 in the morning?
10's great. Hey, thanks, Mrs. Blake.
Oh, please, call me Sandra.
Sandra, okay. Bye.
A monumental waste of time, if that doesn't make them suspicious.
She kept her cool.
Yeah, but it still might.
Why'd you go there anyway?
What?
In the first place?
Oh, well, what do you reckon? Saw the ad in the paper, thought it sounded sus, and got sick and tired of playing glorified receptionist.
You used your real name.
Yeah, I did.
Danny, I didn't write the standing orders. I thought we'd resolved all this.
They're ripping off vulnerable people, Mac.
Yeah, and as soon as we spring them taking the money, they're gone.
Yeah, and how are you going to do that? Look, I wouldn't be putting myself or my baby at risk.
Danny.
It's the baby they want, so they're not going to hurt it or me. Okay, we know the first thing they're going to do is send me to an obstetrician. I mean, come on, there's no danger.
Who cares what this prick grows in his backyard?
Dale.
Celebrity gardener bullshit. Hang on. November 99? Reckon they'd be able to afford something a bit more recent, wouldn't you?
All those plants would be bigger.
Eh?
In the garden. Now.
Who gives a root? I'm going for a smoke. You want to come?
You know I can't.
Okay. Suit yourself.
Busting for a pee.
Yeah.
Miss Mayo? That's me.
Good luck.
I'm Bradley Cobb. Nice to meet you, Danny.
You too.
Take a seat. Sandra's brought me up to speed on your medical history and your decision.
Do you see all of her clients?
The majority, yes.
Oh, before we start, the money for this is paid for by the New Beginnings people, isn't it?
I'm an obstetrician, Danny, not an accountant. Need to refer those questions to Sandra. My only concern is for the health and welfare of you and your baby.
Yeah. It's just, well, I feel so grateful.
Don't forget, you're giving them a very special gift. Now, have you ever had an ultrasound before?
No.
Up here. Can you do that? Good. Right. This is a transducer. It transmits the sound waves. This might feel a little bit cool on your tummy.
It's like a gel.
Let's just get a better picture of the feet.
Just in case you didn't know.
You can watch on the monitor. Okay, you ready? Nice full bladder, that's good. Makes our job easier.
How they can tell anything from those things is beyond me.
Here we are. There's a foot.
Actually, my Uncle Ted, big hypochondriac, he's had one.
There's the other leg.
I think it was a blockage in the bowel.
And the beginning of the spine. Everything's looking fine.
They can actually make a videotape of it these days, if you want.
And here's the head.
He got his.
Levels okay, Pete?
What?
Are the levels okay?
Yeah, fine.
We move round here.
Made the whole family sit down and watch it after
Feeling around.
Christmas dinner.
It's quite lively.
Oh, I'm telling you, not the thing you want to be looking at
Just wait
after
till he
turkey.
settles down a bit more. Turns around and
No, couldn't make anything out
there's the
anyway.
face.
Thank
Can't
God.
really make out any of the features
Kind of
yet.
looked like one of those early moon landings.
Everything's
Would you
looking
shut
really
up?
good. If I move down here just a little tad. There's the fetal heartbeat.
That sort of went pretty well,
What were you listening to?
didn't it?
Cobb didn't give us anything to go on. Which, after all, was the entire aim of the exercise, so I'd say no.
I meant the ultrasound.
Oh, no big deal. I'd seen that on the first scan. Cobb's a pretty cool customer. It's going to be hard to nail him.
Must be weird.
What?
What did that look like?
It had your eyes.
Yeah?
Of course not, you dickhead.
All this looks pretty good. From now on, Dr. Cobb will be your obstetrician and he'll be with you personally for the delivery.
In what hospital?
Well, you won't need a hospital. You saw his clinic, it's state of the art.
So Cobby's a major player.
Sounds like it.
How much time do I get with the baby?
Oh, look, it's much easier all around if we regard the baby as someone else's as soon as it's born. The birth certificate will bear the name of the new parents and the child need never know it's been adopted.
That'd be a little bit illegal.
Really, it's much better this way.
She's a witch.
Now, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, you mentioned that the parents would assist me financially. Oh, I could really use some help at the moment.
I thought you were still working.
Yeah, I am. I had to buy some new suits for work. I mean, I'm not showing that much, but I'm really starting to put on weight.
No, of course there'll be help, but usually that's a little bit further down the track.
Down the track.
Well, we like to wait till the pregnancy's further advanced, make sure that you and the baby are fit and healthy, that we've found appropriate parents, that kind of thing.
Well, how much further?
The final trimester.
Well, another 6 months?
Really, it's in everyone's best interest.
Not ours, it's not.
Okay?
Oh, there you go. I saw you in the waiting room.
Yeah. You seen Dr. Cobb too?
You okay?
It's just a bit embarrassing spewing up in public, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm Danny.
I'm Philippa.
Hi.
Hi.
You came through New Beginnings too?
Yeah, you?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
You okay?
Just gave me a boot. Guess they must have heard me talking about it. Do you want to have a feel?
Yeah. It's pretty active.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'll be over soon, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 o'clock Tuesday, Arvo. I'm having a Caesar.
Have the, the couple that are taking your baby, have they been helpful?
Someone's paid all the bills, so I guess it was them. Dale and me are still planning what we're going to do with the 10 grand.
10 grand. That'll make a huge difference.
Shit, yeah. That's what you're getting too, right?
Yeah.
They said that was what everyone got.
Yeah, enough for a new start.
Dale reckons we should be able to find somewhere decent to live.
Are you sure about this?
What?
It's a huge decision.
You've made it too.
Yeah, I know.
You seem okay with it.
Well, it's still not easy.
Look, Dale and me, we can't afford this baby. Dale reckons with the money we're getting, we might even be able to afford another one later on. Here's my bus.
Mine too. I gave her my number, said if she ever wanted to talk.
What about parents?
Both dead. Some kids do it tough, eh?
Yeah. So, 10 grand.
Yeah, I thought they'd charge more.
Maybe they do. Right, we need to get into New Beginnings. We're after names and addresses and any evidence of money changing hands. So the C drive from New Beginnings contains no financial records?
No hidden files?
Nada.
Well, if they're not going to pay Danny for a few more months, we need to work on another option.
We got one?
As a baby provider, no. But as a potential buyer...
Don't they normally target couples who've failed IVF?
That's the theory. Cobb supplies the buyers, Blake provides the babies.
Good old-fashioned commerce.
Well, Cobb's specialty's infertility. He may want to do tests. That's something we can't fake.
No, but the computer records did contain some basic info about past adopting parents.
Not for Trace?
Oh, I'm working on that. What's useful is that they also cater to couples who fall outside departmental guidelines pertaining to suitability.
In what way?
In a sexual orientation sort of a way. Fertility's not an issue, boys.
Oh, shit.
I'll do whatever it takes. I just don't think I'll be very convincing, that's all.
Oh, you were before.
That was a case of mistaken identity. It was.
If you want to go chasing Jason, you'll go chasing Jason. I know what you like.
Do we really want to get these guys that bad?
Well, Cobb's dealt with a gay couple before. Barry Waters and Stephen Manfredi. Danny worked out they both moved to the UK in March. Waters was a journalist and Manfredi was a flight attendant. I'll try and get you some more info before you go in.
So...
What?
What do I wear? Honestly, you've changed Stephen and Barry's lives. It's made them complete.
I'm glad it's all worked out well for them.
Well, we stay in touch via the net. You know they moved to London.
Yes, I'd heard.
Anyway, Colin and I were hoping that you could work a similar little miracle for us.
Mr. Cassidy,
Mitch.
I'm sympathetic to your situation. From my experience, single-sex couples often make loving parents.
So you can help us?
Unfortunately, it's not that simple. The number of babies available for adoption is very limited.
We have the financial resources, Doctor.
Baby still takes 9 months. I know this is disappointing.
It's not fair. Well, lesbians don't have to come to places like this, do they? They just need a donor and a turkey baster. What choice do we have?
Colin has his heart set on a family.
I understand. We have your details. If something comes up, we'll be in touch.
Any idea how long?
At this stage, you're probably looking at a time frame of around 6 months.
What, that long?
It's okay. It's okay. Is there anything we can do to hurry things along a bit?
Sometimes circumstances do change, but I'm afraid I can't promise you anything.
What was that about?
I was being emotional. A lot of gay guys are emotional people.
Yeah, but they don't go on about lesbians and turkey basters.
They might.
Mate, just keep with the program. You might have blown it.
I am with the program. But don't touch me again, all right?
Ah, you love it.
Philippa Green has preeclampsia and Cobb knows about it.
What?
Her medical records were on their computer. I called my obstetrician for an opinion. That's why she has high blood pressure, her face is swollen, and she's throwing up.
So that's why he wants to do the Caesar next week, not because of any breech birth.
Yeah, and that's why the bastard has her coming in every other day so he can monitor her.
So she's in no immediate danger.
Well, as long as she doesn't get worse. But really, Max, she should be in a hospital.
Church just called.
Oh, yeah? How'd they go?
Not good. Any luck IDing the couple who want to adopt Philippa's baby?
Yeah, we had a surname to go on, so we tracked them down through the IVF records.
And?
Susan and Andrew Williams, 16 Aurora Street, Burwood.
Good work. All right, let's bring them in for questioning. If we can get them out of the loop, Peter and Oscar might have a better chance.
We just want to have a family. We haven't done anything wrong.
Mrs. Williams, you've already admitted to paying Dr. Cobb a $10,000 deposit.
To help the mother.
So far, she hasn't seen a cent.
It's not about the money. Don't you understand?
Mrs. Williams, what I understand is that you and your husband are attempting to buy a baby. That's a very serious offence in this state, punishable by fine and imprisonment.
Please. We're not criminals. Isn't there something we can do?
If you notify Dr. Cobb that you've changed your mind and that you're withdrawing from the adoption, I'll recommend the DPP take your cooperation into account.
Here you go. Men seeking men.
Not funny. I just don't give off a gay vibe.
Oh, personally, I wouldn't have any trouble believing you were gay.
Bullshit.
Here we go. 45 but still groovy. No, that's wrong.
How could you possibly think that...
His voice just went up an octave.
No, it didn't.
Lose a little teeth, butt shot and down.
Get stuffed.
It's Cobb. Mitch Cassidy speaking. Oh, Dr. Cobb, hello there. Yes. Yes. Of course we're still interested. Oh, that's wonderful news. Yeah, sensational. Yeah, we can be there this afternoon. Yes. Well, that's just fantastic. I'll see you there. Okay, bye. We're gonna have a baby!
Normally we don't encourage face-to-face meetings, but Philippa was quite insistent.
Any idea why?
I imagine she just needs reassurance.
Anything Mitch and I can do to convince her of our love and commitment to each other, we'll be happy to do it, won't we?
Absolutely.
Lay it on with a trowel, Oscar.
Philippa's a simple girl with a fairly uncomplicated view of the world.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. However, she might not be so accepting of your lifestyle.
What?
She might have a problem with her baby going to a couple of gay boys.
I just think it would avoid creating a problem if only one of you were present.
Well, and deny who we are.
Colin, take a walk.
Why me?
Because Pete's wearing the wire, doofus.
We're in trouble now.
Why's that?
Church playing the model dad. Lisa won't take long.
Philippa, this is Mitch. I think we can dispense with last names.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, if your baby inherits your looks, it'll be very lucky.
Oh, good one, Pete. Start off by chatting her up.
I was actually hoping to meet your wife.
Yeah, well, she couldn't get off work. You know, she's a teacher. She works with disabled kids.
A teacher? That's good.
Yeah.
I only have one question.
Shoot.
How will I know you look after my baby?
How?
Yeah.
How? Right.
I told you.
Sometimes the simplest questions are the toughies, eh? Okay, how will I be a good dad? I know it won't be easy. To be honest with you, Philippa, I've spent a long time being scared to death of parenthood. My own father was he was a troubled man. Not that he was a bad man, it's just that he had problems that never let him be the father he should have been. All the things I missed out on as a kid, I don't want that to happen to my kids. I want them to have the best. But if you want me to give you some sort of guarantee I'll be a good father, or I don't know, I can't. No. But I can promise you this one thing. I'll try the best I can. And I'll always be there for them.
You gotta hand it to Pete, he is good. Denny, he's not the father, is he?
Well, I thought I was pretty convincing in there.
Congratulations.
So who's with the program now, eh?
You are.
Thank you. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Can you talk to Philippa? And?
Let's grab a beer.
Why not? I am a proud gay man.
I don't want the whole world knowing, okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Mac knows, but no one else.
Mac knows.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello, is that Danny? This is Philippa.
Philippa? Are you okay?
I just met the guy who's taking my baby, and it made me think. I don't want to do this anymore. Dale was supposed to be here, but he's gone. And I want to keep my baby, Danny. I'm really sorry. I don't have anyone else to call.
Oh, no, that's okay. Just stay there and try to relax. I'll get there as soon as I can, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, where are you? I told her on the bus it was something she'd have to be able to live with. She's just decided she can't.
Has she told Cobb?
No, I don't think so. It sounded like I was the first person she was calling.
This could kill the operation.
Okay, could I tell her that Cobb's under investigation? Ask her to play along with it till we get what we need.
Well, you think she'd hold it together enough to fool Cobb?
I don't know.
And what about the boyfriend? He's pretty keen on getting the money, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
So he'd hardly be amenable to a change of plans. Danny, you've got to try and put it back on track.
No. No, Mac, I'm not going to screw with this girl's head. Look, she wants to keep her baby. We should be putting her in hospital. We can't send her back to Cobb.
I don't like it either, but if you can talk her round, Cobb's going to be looking after her, we'll get the results we want, and she'll get to keep her baby.
I just started to think, what sort of mother gives her baby away?
One who wants her baby to have the life she can't provide. You told me you can't afford this baby.
I know, but we can find a way.
Have you told Dale? Well, then it's going to mean him giving up his dreams too. Why don't you go and talk it over with Dr. Cobb, huh?
He'll just tell me that it's too late and that everything's been arranged. Danny, I thought you were going to tell me I was doing the right thing.
Well, you're confused.
You should have heard him.
Anyone can string a few nice words together. Putting them to practice is a whole other story.
Danny, this guy will do it.
Then he'll make a good father for your baby, won't he?
Yeah, I guess so, but...
Just promise me you'll go and talk to Dr. Cobb. Please.
I told her to go back to Cobb because I figured, he'd want to protect his investment.
Yeah, well, no baby, no final payment.
Yeah, and the last thing he needs is the complication of a dead mother. Besides, she needs to be monitored.
You did the right thing, Danny.
Oh, I don't feel like a total shit.
Someone's breaking into the New Beginnings office.
Philippa's dropkick boyfriend. He set off the silent alarm.
Should we call the uniforms in?
No. No, he gets busted, Philippa gets dragged in. We've got him on tape.
We'll bust him later.
That's pretty heavy duty. Danny.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't take precautions? Guess not. Mate.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say I blame you for being unfaithful to me.
Yeah. Who? Yeah, I got that. Philippa's boyfriend, Dale. He wants to meet with me and my poofter boyfriend.
Yeah, all right, that's close enough. See, I told you a couple of poofters.
What do you want, Dale?
You two want now, kid. It's disgusting. Makes me want to throw up.
Listen, we had a deal, Dale. Oh, Dale doesn't want to cancel the deal. Here, Dale.
The price is going up.
How much?
You poofters have got plenty of money.
How much?
Another 10 grand.
Bullshit.
And you don't get my baby, pervert.
$20,000 fine and 2 years in prison, Dale. And that's before we even consider the break and enter charge. Oh, don't waste your breath. We've got it all on videotape. You're busted big time.
I don't know where she is. I don't, honest. I don't have a clue.
Well, that I believe.
Well, she couldn't have got too far, but the tank was almost empty.
Are you okay?
Been looking everywhere for Philippa.
Like where?
Her flat, hospital ERs, women's refuges.
How serious is this health problem?
She and the baby could die.
Serious. No Philippa, no baby, and then no deal with Cobb.
We got the 10,000 deposit. What we got to do is stick with Cobb and hope that you find Philippa before he finds out she changed her mind.
Dust car's been found in Garden City.
Any sign of her?
Local cops are onto it. They're checking out local haunts. Danny?
Philippa's parents lived in Garden City. Maybe they're not dead.
Right, you get onto it. We'll sort out Cobb.
Yeah, could you run a check for me, please?
It's okay. Cobb's now 20 minutes late.
Do you think Philip has called him?
Mackenzie?
Mac?
Danny?
Yeah, Philippa did come to them for help. They turned her away. Said as far as they were concerned, they didn't have a daughter.
I know. Listen, I'm pretty much done out here. There's nothing. There's a loo across the street.
Street and a beach. I'll go check that out, then I'll come back in.
Okay, well done. Keep an eye out.
Philippa, it's Danny. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, ambulance. Thank you. Philippa? Can you hear me?
Mackenzie?
Mac, I found Philippa. She's unconscious. We're on our way to the hospital.
BP's 120 diastolic. She's had 15 milligrams of diazepam IV for the convulsions.
She has eclampsia. Let's get her prepped for an emergency cesarean, and I want a paediatrician down here now.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Hospital says they're about to operate. Come on, Cobb.
Philippa, we're going to do a cesarean. You won't feel any pain, but you might feel a bit of pushing. It's the safest thing for you and the baby. All right?
You'll be fine.
Mitch, Colin, sorry to keep you waiting. Come through. This shouldn't take too long.
There we go.
Uterus is exposed. Oh, we've got to get this baby out now. Give me the knife again.
So, ready to take the plunge into parenthood?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Forceps. Okay, we're in business.
$10,000. As arranged.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Baby's head's coming out. Okay, here we go. Everything looks fine.
And we pay you another 30 when we take delivery of the baby?
That's right.
Can't wait.
That's all we need. This is Mackenzie, code 3, move in.
Oh, very good, Philippa. Well done. Done well, baby boy.
Dr. Cobb, profiteering from selling babies is a very ugly business.
My business was providing good homes for unwanted babies. Would you rather they be abandoned at bus shelters?
Philippa Green had preeclampsia, and you knew.
And I've been carefully monitoring her condition. She's had the very best of care.
She was found unconscious in a toilet block about 3 hours ago.
Probably about the same time you were taking another deposit on her baby.
Hey,
How yourself?
Philippa doing okay?
Yeah, she's doing great. I think she's going to be fine.
Seems like a tough nut, that one.
A lot tougher than a dropkick boyfriend.
I reckon.
Catch you later.
Yeah. Hey, Danny, I wouldn't mind being part of the baby's life. That's all. I know you think I'm crazy and all that, but that's what I want to do. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, you did a pretty good cell job. You live up to half of what you told Philippa, you'll be doing okay.
Well, that's great. Fantastic. Hey, maybe we could even share a house or something. Purely platonic, you know?
Hey.
Somewhere with a backyard. A kid needs a backyard. Hey, I could build a cubby house. Swings, you know?
Hey. Now you're talking crazy.